A team is only as strong as its weakest link. What happens when one team member keeps missing deadlines? Do you ignore it, micromanage them, or confront them head on? This is one of the toughest challenges for any Scrum Master, and how you handle it says everything about your leadership skills. In today's video, we'll explore how to handle a team member who consistently misses deadlines without damaging morale or trust. Whether you're a seasoned Scrum Master or you're new to the role, this is a situation that you're bound to face, and trust me, your response can either strengthen your team or unravel it. Before we dive in, here's a question for you. How do you approach underperformance in your team? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your strategies. Missing deadlines isn't just about one person. It's about the ripple effects on the entire team. If you let it slide, you risk undermining team morale, delaying delivery, and reverting trust with stakeholders. Handling it poorly could isolate the team member and create unnecessary tension. And this is where the true skill of a Scrum Master shines. If I were asked this question in an interview, there are 5 things that I will consider in my approach. The first thing I'll do is to understand why the deadlines are being missed. Is it a lack of clarity, overloaded workload, or perhaps a personal challenge that the team member is facing? Without identifying the root cause, any solution is just a band-aid. Next, I'll evaluate the impact of the missed deadlines. Is it derailing the sprint goals, or is the team compensating? Understanding the extent of the problem helps to prioritize the urgency of the response. Then I'll think about the team dynamics. How has the team responded to this? Is there growing resentment, or is the team supportive? Handling this situation requires tact to ensure that the team remains cohesive. It's essential to approach this with empathy, but also to ensure accountability. Your role isn't to punish, but to guide the team member towards improvement to sustain trust within the team. Finally, I'll consider how we could approach a long-term resolution, because this isn't about fixing one deadline, but setting the team member up for success in future sprints. These considerations will guide my response, ensuring that it's thoughtful, strategic, and tailored to the situation. That being said, here will be my answer to this question in an interview. If a team member consistently misses deadlines, my first step will be to address it in a one-on-one conversation. I'll start by creating a safe, private space for open dialogue. I'll ask open questions like, what challenges are you facing with your task? Are there any blockers that I could help you to remove? Is the workload realistic, or are there areas where you feel overwhelmed? These questions will help me to understand the root cause, whether it is a skill gap, unclear expectations, or external factors. Next, I'll ensure alignment on expectations, because sometimes missed deadlines happens because priorities or timelines aren't clear. I'll take the time to walk through their tasks to ensure that we're on the same page about deliverables and deadlines. And if the issue is workload, I'll work with them and the team to reassess capacity. For example, I might adjust their commitments for the next sprint to something more realistic, ensuring that they can succeed while maintaining team morale. From there, I'll focus on support. If it's a skill gap, I'll pair them with a more experienced team member for mentorship or provide resources to help them improve. If it's time management, we might break their task into smaller milestones with frequent check-ins to check progress. And at the same time, I'll emphasize accountability. I'll say something along the lines of, I understand the challenges you're facing and I'm here to support you. It's important for the team that we meet our commitments. Let's work together to ensure that we're on the same page and this doesn't happen again. This, I believe, sets clear expectations without singling them out and making them demoralized. Finally, I'll monitor their progress and follow up. And after implementing these changes, I'll check in regularly to ensure that we're on track. The goal is to create a supportive environment where they feel empowered to succeed, but also understand the importance of meeting deadlines. In my experience, addressing these kind of issues isn't about fixing problems, but reinforcing trust, accountability, and growth within the team. And when handled well, it strengthens both the individual and the team as a whole. Remember, a missed deadline is an opportunity for the team to learn and grow, not just for the team member, but for the team as a whole and the Scrum Master. This isn't just good leadership. I believe it's what makes Agile work. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you have a different opinion, let me know as well.